Now from down. So stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the lights.
the Storm, the shortstop.
And we are underway now. From Cleveland.
Vizquel.
Now the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Outside 3-0 now. Roberto Alomar is on deck. 3 balls and a strike to Vizquel.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Alomar.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Mays going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Mays. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Duke Snider. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here's the 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up. Now batting, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Roberto.
Line drive to center field.
Alomar.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Fouled away. Bellinger is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Digging in, Willie Mays. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The center fielder, Willie.
Hit hard to short. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Votto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that.
Got him looking. At the plate, Frank Thomas. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Frank.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Snider over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Striding in, Tony Gwynn.
Right fielder, number
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Gwynn.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Snider moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now, number 25. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Pudge Rodriguez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Mays waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll. Into the box now, Rogers Hornsby, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Number
He
0.
was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Swinging a soft liner. And that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Duke Snyder.
The left fielder. Duke
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Snyder.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez.
The catcher.
He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2-1 the count. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Omar Vizquel is on deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mays waits on it. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. And that retires the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Adam.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So he sets him down swinging. Adam Wainwright is retired to kick off the inning. Omar Vizquel stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fouled off. Ryan into the windup. 1-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Vizquel picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Mays is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So digging in now, Nolan Ryan.
Leading off for the Indians.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ryan.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gwynn is there, 1 away. Striding in once again, Roberto Alomar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone. An absolute bomb.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, 24. Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased. Digging in for his second at bat, Willie Mays. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Alomar gloves it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batter, left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Into the box now. Frank Thomas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Low for ball 1. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Tony Gwynn flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch sent out to straightaway center field. Mays waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, number 25. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Taken but called a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by. So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, number
First
0.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Mays is there. 2 gone. In
Now
now,
batting,
Duke
left
Snyder.
fielder.
He reached on a single
Duke
in his first try.
Snyder.
Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So bases are empty here with
Now
2 gone
batting,
and
catcher,
set to stand in
Ivan
perhaps the premier backstop of the last
Rodriguez.
20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. And he popped him up. Alomar has got it, and the side is leading off the inning. Pudge Rodriguez as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Circle change there, called strike 1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rodriguez moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Vizquel scoops it up from a knee. He gets him. What a play. So striding forward now, Omar Vizquel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his leg.
Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Checked his swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Vizquel at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Striding into the box, Omar Vizquel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Omar.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Yeah.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Gwynn is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Settling in now, Nolan Ryan. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ryan.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Mays waits on it. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roberto Alomar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. Throw onto the big target of Frank. Ready for another shot now. Willie Mays. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Duke Snider. He's 1 for 2 in this one. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hard hit to first. Taken in by Votto, and he is out on the tag. Digging in once again, Frank Thomas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Willie.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Popped him up. Vizquel has a play. And the inning is over. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Sent on the ground out to second. Alomar has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 25.
Ryan has his target. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Pudge Rodriguez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no.
And we'll have to leave it there. Coming to the plate now, Rogers Hornsby. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The third baseman, number 0.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he misses again, ball 3. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. To short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Now to the plate, Duke Snyder. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Snyder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
The batter, number 13.
Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lined hard toward right center. And that will conclude matters here. Jason Giambi is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Giambi.
Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
3-2, full count. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting,
Goose Gossage is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Drops
in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Goose.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Gossage is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Standing in, Willie Mays. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with two gone now. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Ripped to second base. Bellinger fields cleanly. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the Kenley Jansen is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Jansen.
Fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. So stepping in, Tony Gwynn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1 to first. On to second for the force out in the side. So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing.
Your attention, please.
Frank Thomas is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th
Thomas,
as they look for some insurance. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Snyder racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Roberto Alomar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit high and deep out to left. Snyder going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Cody Bellinger. Vizquel brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Willie Mays. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Runner goes for second, lifted in the air out to left. Snyder is in pursuit. He's there to track it down. Number 31 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. First pitch on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. So a runner at first now with nobody out and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Eddie Matthews will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Eddie Matthews.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eddie Matthews goes down for out number 2 in the top half. MLB The Show's so stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Baseman, Roberto
in there, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ryan has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Flips it behind his back. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
31.
in, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Steal.
Runners off for second. Don't want to forget about him. Alomar aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there to Thomas at first. It's a double play. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strike.
Now batting, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Washington.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Omar.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Mays has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar.
The second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The left fielder.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here now the 2-2. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And in steps Big Frank. First pitch of the at-bat. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Mays at second. Snyder on at first with 2 down. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chased. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Gwynn. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Tony Gwynn.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
That is it.
Now in the box, Peter Alonso. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
From the stretch, runner breaks for third. No balls and a strike to count. Check swing here and a little looper, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So first and second with one man gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. This is line to left. Snyder is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, lefty Grove, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Tony
Gwynn. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The third baseman.
Stepping up now, number 25. He stands in for the first time in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Line hard toward right center. And this is into the gap as Pudge should get himself extra bases. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. The pitcher, Nolan Ryan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nolan Ryan becomes out number 2 this inning. Mays waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Cal Ripken.
A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Popped him up. Number 25 over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone.
Now batting, number 27.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One and 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For Washington.
Here's the first pitch
the
to him.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Mays.
Number 24, Willie Mays.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Duke Snider. He singled his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Snider has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver. Well, the play's been made, and that. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tony Gwynn, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Gwynn.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone.
Now batting.
Striding in, Peter Alonso. This is flared out towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The catcher, number 99.
Ready now, Benny Rodriguez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Count is 1-2 now. Still 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Vizquel takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. At the plate, Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mays.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put them into the box now. Frank Thomas.
Leading off for the Storm, the
First
first
pitch of the at-bat.
Frank Thomas.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
High in the air into shallow left center. Ripken ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This pitch is popped up. Guerrero shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, number 25, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Peterson is there. So here now's the pitcher, Lefty Grove. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. Digging in to try it again, Cal Ripken. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Vizquel picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 the count. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Jock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Nolan Ryan. First time up, he went down looking. Rogers Hornsby will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit, number 0.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Smoke toward third. Guerrero gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A ball and a strike now. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Second baseman, Roberto.
Ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he can't field it cleanly. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Mays ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone. So we're all tied up following the home run. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Willie Mays. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially...
And the throw is in time. Roberto Ozuna takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Roberto.
Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tony Gwynn. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This pitch is popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss, and that ends. Now at the plate, Duke Snider. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The left fielder, Duke Snider.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Mays, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Frank Thomas. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Thomas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the error, a run is going to score.
The right fielder, number 19.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Tony.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weighing inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Trevor Hoffman takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first and talk about. Digging in, Benny Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Count now a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding in, Willie Mays, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On a line, that's a base hit. And And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line toward right center, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Jock Peterson. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate,
27.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, and 2, here it is. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Snyder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Peter Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Alomar fields it cleanly. On to first, and it's in time. Billy Wagner gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ralph Kiner is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 balls and a strike to count. Kiner in front, 3 balls and a strike.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah.
Oh, and he misses it. Ready to take his hacks again.
Now
Roberto
back,
Alomar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Kiner over at second. Vizquel at first, 1 gone. This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. So striding forward now, Duke Snyder looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. In there, strike 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
To second for one. Relay to first in time. Josh Hader has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. Mays is there, and he has it for the first out. Settling in now, Willie Mays. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitch.
Your attention, please.
Ralph Kiner will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes.
Ready for another shot now. Cal Ripken singled home a run in his last time up. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and foul, though it had the home run distance. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
For Washington, the first baseman, Frank.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Thomas.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count still at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Mays looks up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in once again, number 25. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Josh Hader is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Josh
fouled away.
Hader.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled off. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. High in the air out to center field. Mays has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Rodriguez.
Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Eddie Matthews will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Eddie Matthews.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
First offering on its way.
Omar.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. And the inning is over.
Your
Aroldis
attention,
Chapman
please.
enters from the
Now
pen to
pitching.
start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And a great start to the ninth as this ought to be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So digging in now, Jock Peterson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now
ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bases empty and one away following the sac fly.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gwynn.
0-1 the count. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon.
And the right fielder is there to... Striding in to start the ninth, Roberto Alomar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Baseman.
Now
Roberto.
a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. In the air to straightaway right. Gwynn is there. One out. Digging in and looking for more, Willie Mays. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in, Duke Snyder. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and another double play right here would certainly end this game. Let's see if they pitch him the same way. Hard in, soft away.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Striding into the box, Frank Thomas. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. A ball and a strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere.
Hader is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score.
We are stepping into the box, Ricky Henderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 24. First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Willard Bernstein, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen.
Batting third, the center fielder, Andrew.
Here comes the first pitch.
McCutchen.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
1-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. Vizquel scoops it up barehanded for one to Thomas. In now, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Omar
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. McCutchen is right there, one down. So stepping in, Roberto Alomar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Alomar.
And he fouls this one off.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Doby will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Henderson giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Standing in, Frank Thomas. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Frank.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Thomas is retired, and there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
In the air now out to left field. Snyder is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now batting, Ian Kinsler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Fouled away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone.
Looking at a now at the plate, Duke Snyder. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
The left
First
fielder,
pitch of the at-bat.
Duke
Snyder. Try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in now, Frank Thomas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Right.
A ball and no strikes.
Thomas.
A ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Doby is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Gwynn.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. In there, and it's even at one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Doby is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, number 25. He'll take his first hacks here. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Doby. And that retires the side. Now in the box, Larry Doby. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
The right fielder.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Doby is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Popped up. And there's out number 1. Stepping in, Russell Martin.
The catcher, number 55.
Ready to deliver.
Russell
Here's the first pitch.
Martin.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, will bat next. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mays ranging back, and he makes a nice catch. At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The catcher, Ivan.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he takes strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. Bernstein onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Stepping up now, Omar Vizquel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he falls behind 0-2. Popped him up. Number 5 over to his right. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Doby is after it. He tracks it down, and that... Ready for another chance. Willard Bernstein. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
35. Frank.
First delivery
Thomas.
to him on the way. And this is up and in, ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mays looks up.
And that baby's gone.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Vizquel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Omar Vizquel.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Another 0-2 home. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Alomar onto the grass. He gets the... Striding in, Willie Mays. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Washington.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Willie.
And that misses inside 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. McCutchen going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to
number 4, Duke.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Ready now, Frank Thomas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Soft liner towards first. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Right fielder, number 19.
First pitch coming. Here it is. At the knees, strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
Number 25.
He's set and the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. McCutchen digging in. Ian Kinsler. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Kinsler.
And that misses, ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Snyder sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. Into the box now, Larry Doby. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Number 55.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Vizquel brings it in.
Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
Leading off for the Storm, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Line drive, base hit. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3 balls and a strike to Vizquel. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. No hits to this point.
Roberto
starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
McCutchen is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Willie Mays. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a ball, 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Willard Bernstein. He's a diamond-level player who's one of the rare few in the game who's able to hit for contact and power at an elite level.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Pops this one up. Vizquel over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Duke Snider. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Doby is there to put it away for out number 1. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Striding in once again, Frank Thomas. A fly out and a single for him so far. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Doby ranging back, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Here comes the first pitch.
The right fielder, Tony.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now at the plate, number 25. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. In the air to center. McCutchen on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the box now, Omar Vizquel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So striding in, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Snider has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Larry Doby. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So coming to the plate, Russell Martin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And the throw to first will. Stepping into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. And that diamond rating on his car isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Doby is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Nolan Ryan. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Ryan.
Rogers Hornsby will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 0.
And that misses for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Bumgarner sets. Here it is on 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hard hit towards center. McCutchen is there. 2 gone. Settling in now, Roberto Alomar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Liner in there for a base hit. So striding forward now, Willie Mays. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and the 2-out threat will not. Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Rob
Aubrey Huff is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Alomar gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Willard Bernstein. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Throw on to the big target of Frank Thomas. Ken Giles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Giles.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
The left fielder.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Frank Thomas. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it.
Well, the left fielder's on it. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. Down and away, ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Goodbye, home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready once again, Omar Vizquel. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Thomas gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Snyder moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ian Kinsler, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Larry Doby, he doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Now
Josh Hader gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Ronald Acuna will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Here now is our final line score. First,
It's a beautiful day. Into the box now, Omar Vizquel. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Washington.
Here comes the first pitch.
Omar.
And the first pitch of the
Vizquel.
afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate, Roberto Alomar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Roberto Alomar goes down for the first out of the game. Pitch is popped up. Thomas is calling for it. 2 down. Digging in, Duke Snider. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike one to start the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Gwynn racing back to the track, and he makes a nice. At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ichiro.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now to the plate, Richard Long. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Long.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Mays.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Standing in, Frank Thomas, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gwynn.
A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do.
Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. In now, number 25, ready to get his.
The third baseman, number 25.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 3-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mays racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The pitcher,
first pitch
35.
On its way.
Justin.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off here.
Now
it's
batting,
ball 4.
Shortstop, Omar.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Striding into the box, Frank Thomas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman.
Oh, the
Frank
big hurt connects here and sends it
Thomas.
high and deep out to left field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting fifth.
He's set. Here it
The
comes.
right fielder.
Now
Tony.
a ball grounded foul over toward the
Win.
coaching box. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 7.
So a man at third here with 2 gone.
Joe
And here comes an important
Morgan.
cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Morgan is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket.
And we'll have to leave it there. So stepping in, Roberto Alomar, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Popped him up. Long is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Willie Mays. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Soft grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Standing in, Duke Snider. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and in steps Big Frank. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Hard hit ball to second, backhanded. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Ivan.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan, towards second. And this is taken for the out. Digging in now Ichiro Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. To his right, Thomas. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Richard Long. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Long.
Line shot to third, and the side. Leading off the inning, Tony Gwynn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tony.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now at the plate, number 25. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Gwynn on at first, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Morgan at the bag. To Thomas at first, it's a double play. So bases are empty here with two gone and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. No balls and one strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Hit high and deep to right center. Mays will get there, and he puts it. Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The center fielder, Willie Mays.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Vizquel picks it up. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Stepping in, Frank Thomas.
Number 35.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Thomas.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. 19. Here it is.
Tony Gwynn.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Justin Verlander.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Struck him out. At the plate, Omar Vizquel, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Oh, no, he muffed it. Ryan gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping up now, Roberto Alomar. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Alomar.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Vizquel, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Long has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 20.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air out to center field. Mays is going to have room out there. Digging in for his second at bat, Omar Vizquel, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Lifted into center field. Mays waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. And he takes ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he got him. And now Pudge will get his shot at it with 2 gone and the bases empty.
The catcher, Ivan
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Now in the box, Nolan Ryan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Ready for another chance. Ichiro Suzuki. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Snyder is there, and he'll digging in and looking for more. Duke Snyder. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line drive to left. Suzuki has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now
stepping up to the plate, Frank Thomas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Suzuki has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19.
Striding in, Tony Gwynn. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. Coming to the plate now, number 25. He was a double play victim last time around. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Rodriguez.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn coming on. He's there to track it down. And leading off the inning, Richard Long. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Richard.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Digging in, Willie Mays.
24.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Mays.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Mays going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now
ready now, Frank Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. One and two to Frank Thomas.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Gwynn makes the catch, and that'll retire. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Justin Verlander.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mays waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Vizquel.
Here comes the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Alomar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Vizquel, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 1-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up, 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. 1-0 the count. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Tony Gwynn.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Snyder is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Mays comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Striding in once again,
now
Joe
batting.
Morgan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2-1 to Joe Morgan.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's good. He's
2-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high. The throw behind the runner to second. 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game. So a runner at first now with
batting.
1 away
Catcher.
and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. is in time. Rodriguez nabs the would-be thief. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And did he hold up in time? A look down. Into the box, Duke Snider. He's working on a 1-for-3. Brett Cecil has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention,
On
please.
to the 8th now as
Now
the first pitch is a fastball
Brett
that's looked at for ball 1.
Cecil.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Grounded to short. Long comes up with it. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. So striding in, Frank Thomas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they have taken the lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. No balls and a strike to count. This is line to left, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Now at the plate, number 25. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Gwynn stands at first with 1 out. Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Got him. Stepping into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Thomas in foul ground and no one will track it down. Now a swing and a deep drive to left and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. So coming to the plate, Justin Verlander. It was Aroldis Chapman enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Popped him up. Rodriguez is there, and the inning is over. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ichiro.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter, number 10.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Richard Long. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Billy Wagner summoned from the pen much earlier than anticipated as he'll try to earn a 2-inning save. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the second run will score as well, and it's back to a one-run game now at 5-4.
The batter.
So a
The center
crucial
fielder.
moment here, and
Willie.
standing in, Willie Mays. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
So now it'll
First
be the
baseman.
four-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. He's got a hit in
Thomas.
3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mays going back on it. It's off the rocks and gone. So striding forward now, Tony Gwynn.
The right
He'll
fielder,
try to
number
follow up the
19.
double in his last
Tony
at-bat with another big hit right here.
Gwynn.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel.
Vizquel.
Trevor Hoffman takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Hit out towards second. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second.
Second baseman.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Gwynn racing back, still going back. Gone!